Hi, it's Teresa Sahi. Welcome to my um, video blog. So if you're seeing this here, you might also be in another platform like the Wild Wagon Women Facebook group, something like that. Anyway, welcome. Nice to see you. And it is November 1st. And I thought it would be a perfect time, November 1st, 2020, a perfect time to end the year strong. So there's 2 months left of this year, and this has been a crazy year for sure. 2 months left, and let's end the year strong. So I wanted to talk to you about if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling really disconnected with yourself, not really knowing what to do next, feeling so confused and just heaviness and like overwhelming and like just want this year to end and go back to the past. Stop right there. And here's what I mean by that. Now, of course, we know this year has been just crazy energy and crazy. Everything is shifting, 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 shifting. And then right now, this moment for another couple of days, has also been Mercury retrograde, and all of these different planetary things are happening. The shifting of the energy. We feel this heaviness. We feel the craziness of what's been going on, the pandemic and things like that, right? So really on a higher level, what's also happening is it's like a spiritual evolution. It's like changing in our planet, which is also changing our evolution and our ascension as human beings into a higher state. So that's a good thing, that itself. But it doesn't necessarily feel very good right now. It feels like just right crazy, and so the thing that's happening is as we're evolving and the energy is changing around us and helping us to evolve, we have all these parts of our body. We have our physical body, we have our spiritual body, we have our mental body. We have all these levels of who we are as a being. And for the most part, our parts evolve naturally and a little easier than what it might feel like. But the mental body, which is really just more than the brain, we have this aura around us. And that's part of one of our all the parts of our bodies too. We have this aura, and so our mental body is our mind, and it's our aura as well. And so there's all these energies within that can be, feels like the heaviness, and it's also part of our ego. So our ego it's like kind of the survival mechanism of us, and it wants to keep us safe, and it likes permanence, and it doesn't want change. And so there's like this resistance going on, and it wants to, part of it is to feel grounded, but generally it's all an illusion, right? So it's a good thing in a way, but it's kind of an illusion. So it's not really true to ourselves. So it's kind of like this resistance is going on. So our mental body is struggling. It's heavier. It feels like it wants to fight back and like, I don't know what's going on. So what that might look like for you is you're feeling stuck or just feeling like all this chaos, and you might, you might wake up and feel like, I don't really know what I want. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like I'm connected to anything right now. I feel stuck. I feel confused. Um, and I'm bringing this up because I've felt this, and I work with clients, so I'm a life coach, and I work with a lot of women in their life journey to get kind of through gaps and limiting beliefs and have amazing relationships or start an entrepreneur business, all these things that really fulfill our dreams. And I'm just hearing over and over again, like, not just the pandemic, COVID-19 crazy shit, which it is, right? But just this other can't seem to break through, and just feeling like so disconnected, and having even with relationships, having like this disconnect, not resonating with the dreams and the goals that we're working on. They're just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. That kind of just, I don't know what to do. So I just wanted to really highlight that there's just more that meets the eye that's happening. And so through this evolution, that's going to be a good thing. We need to like really understand that that's what's probably, if you're feeling this, happening for you. So just be cool about it, right? Just be cool. And let me give you, a little bit to help you. So first of all, just understanding that that's some of the difficulty that you're feeling. if you're just not resonating with what's going on in your life. But no wishing to go back in the past. Absolutely not. No wishing for that. The past is where we don't want to be anymore. And although in this moment it might feel like, it's better, but honestly, that just causes more friction. That causes more resistance. And first of all, we cannot go back to the past, and it's not part of our evolution. And being in that mindset and thinking that way and like kind of dragging along is causing more resistance and causing more hurt and pain for you. So I've even had some women saying, I just wake up one day and I don't even know who I am anymore. Like nothing resonates with me. I'm fighting with people. I don't understand people. I don't really like my goals. They don't even matter to me anymore. So it's serious. So anyway, so just know that that's happening. And so what I want to just share with you, something that maybe can help you, knowing that's going on, but to practice, here's the deal, to practice radical surrender, like just to let go and to like let go of the resistance, let go of fighting against it, let go of thinking there's something wrong with you and thinking that you are stuck and nothing's working for you, and you're you don't know who you are, and just kind of just calm down and breathe. Yeah, really just awareness means a lot, right? And so when you get that awareness, just breathe, absolutely just breathe and surrender to that. So think of it like on a whitewater rafting trip, and it's just like, okay, we're going to go whitewater rafting, and the river is really raging today, and so we're going to have to really fight through this. But do you know what the whitewater rafting guide always says on some of those really crazy rides? The first thing she says is, if for some reason you fall out of the boat, just stay calm and lean back and put your feet straight. Hold on straight. Just lay in through the water straight. Put your legs out, and that will put you in the flow of the current. So with that analogy, just think of it like that's what we need to do right now. This crazy energy happening everywhere. Well, first of all, the energy of Mercury retrograde, which is going on until Tuesday, election day, believe it or not, if you're here in the US. So that's impacting things too. So that's going to end on Tuesday, but there's still shifting in our planet. This year is meant to be an ascension process, and there's light codes trying to come into us to help us to our next level of evolution, and we want that to happen. We don't want to be resisting that. We want to go forward. We want to evolve. We want to be in the flow of things that could come into us that we don't even know. So when it feels like your dreams aren't coming, or you feel like the relationships are hard, you're not meeting the person, or you're fighting with the person, or you're starting to try to start a business, and COVID-19 took yeah, I get it. I totally get it. So, but we don't know what's coming. So we're going to be open to the possibility, and you want to be in flow of that. So just think of it like that, radical surrender. Everything's going to be okay. That's what I like to do. I like to use mantras. Everything is going to be okay. I'm in the flow of my highest good. I'm surrendering. I choose to breathe and relax. I choose to trust all good things happen to me. Use the mantras for your benefit. They definitely will help you. Be out in nature. Be out in nature. Like where I'm at, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's still very warm here, even on November 1st. So I can go out and walk barefoot in the backyard. And walking barefoot in grass on Mother Earth is definitely very grounding, and it will help you tremendously. So if that's, conducive to where you're at, do that. If it's cold or snowing, okay, but just go outside and be in nature and just breathe. And I mean breathe like deep belly breaths. The energy of our body can get stagnant and clogged up if we're just always just breathing from the top half of our body, and then our brain isn't getting oxygen and we're just feeling so overwhelmed, right? So that's causing the heaviness too. So like just deep breathing and surrender and say your mantras. And just know that this is for our highest good. We want to end this year strong. We don't want to keep telling ourselves that we're stuck. I don't know what's going on. I can't figure it out. Everything's really happening bad to me. No, it's actually good for you. Just be patient. Just be patient and be in the flow. Think of the analogy of the white water river rafting. You know, get into that flow and just I surrender. I surrender to all things are good for me. All things are going in my favor. And if you need some more help with this, absolutely reach out to me. You know, so Empower the Dream is the website. I'm going to also post this, like I said, hi to the Ladies in the Wild Awakened Women Facebook group. You're probably seeing this blog from a newsletter, so you can respond there. But just trust the process and just try this on. Maybe this is something you heard and you're working through this, so just keep going. Or maybe you know somebody that needs to hear this and have a little bit more understanding. I mean, that's, you know, there's a lot to this, right? And so this is just meant to be kind of short and sweet and to help you. But yes, it's going to be okay. Your dreams are going to, maybe it changes, maybe things do change, right? But just hold tight and keep the belief of all things are good, and who knows the possibilities that are coming for you. The year isn't over yet. We have to end the year strong and to continue our evolution and our ascension into 2020, into the next year, and into our journey of the rest of our life. So I hope that helps you a little bit. And yeah, reach out, say what you think about this, ask me any questions. If you need support, ask me, you know, we'll talk about that too. But there's lots of things you can do, and that's something that's very powerful for you to do right now. All right, I'm going to sign off here. I hope to see you soon and have an amazing rest of your day, and happy November 1st and the rest of the year. End it strong.